Hey everybody, hope everybody is enjoying their Saturday. I actually was here on Facebook. I was messaging a few women and we had some nice conversation. So sometimes I may not make a video, but I may be connecting with people, which is really, the best part of this. So today I'm going to be doing an eye look. I took advantage of the kudos. You get 6, it's still going on, you get 6 of the mineral pigments, and this is the green one I'd like to show the application of today. And then you get the angle shadow brush for free. So that's still going on if anybody's interested in the pigments. But that's what we're going to get into today. Just to really quickly start. Hi Christy, how are you? So just to start, I already prepped the face with rose water with my beauty serum, and for the base face before I went in with some of the eye makeup, I just did concealer today because it's a nice light look for the summer. So I used taffeta. This is my favorite one that matches to my skin, and then I set it with our loose foundation. This is very light wearing, and I got mine a shade darker because I'm not one to really sit out in the sun. Like, I have a lot of goals this summer and I like to get to them. So I'm going to get into the look. Hey Tina. And so the look, like I said, is going to be the pigments. I just want to do a pop of color. I really like Sentimental. This came in the intro kit. It's this pretty berry color that you see. You can put glosses over them, but I want to pop our Splurge Cream in Hopeful. And it just gives it a little bit of some brightness to it and some gleam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the eye look. I filled in my brow with our angle brush, and this is in Forthright, and you just follow the groove of your natural eyebrow. So I really just have a lot of fun, like connecting with women this summer. I'm just a totally different, I shouldn't say a totally different person, but I'm just very relaxed when I talk about anything to do with this makeup. I just feel like at peace, and it's just really been nice. So I'm going to take this brush. This is the deluxe brush, and you can moisten it. I've been moistening mine with just this setting spray because this is BH Cosmetics. I don't like to waste my rose water. What I do to do this is you want the color to pop. Hi Melissa, it's good to catch up and see you on here as well. So all my friends have been busy this summer, some of them at weddings, and I saw some of her posts. So you just swirl it in the cap. Like I said, I moisten it. And then I'm just going to pack it on the lid. So this is a pretty wearable green because I've gotten greens before. Oh, congratulations. I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you, congratulations on the new baby. That's really exciting. And see, this is the way it goes on. So if you're new to eyeshadows, I always say you will not have problem applying any of these shadows. They're very blended. They go on that way. Oh yeah, I did. I'm actually just wearing, this is not my natural hair. I said it in the video. This is just a wig because I was finding that the makeup wasn't really, I don't know, it's a better display for presentation to kind of have come on here and have my hair more like streamlined for these cosmetics. I think it gives a better overall look, so people really appreciated it. Not that they were like, get rid of your hair, burn it off, but they just were like, we like it straight. It's been that way all my life. If I wear it curly, it's got to be completely defined and controlled for people to say, oh, you have pretty hair. But when it's not like that, because curly haired girls would know our hair does what it wants. People kind of just say, I don't know, I shouldn't say that they think it looks horrible, but they just like a more streamlined look. So yeah, I just pack it all over the lid. And you can apply your eyeshadow the way you'd like. You can do your lid first, you can do the inner eye. I mix it up. Sometimes I do the crease first and warm up the crease with a color. So I think you can see this beautiful wearable green. It's not, you know, too bright. It's not out there. It'll match with a variety of your wardrobe, your clothes, whatever you want to wear. I've got gray on today. That's what I really love. I have really gotten compliments wearing these shadows. And you just blend it. You can blend it with a clean fluffy brush, or you just kind of work with this brush. I've done pinks, I've done purples, I haven't done a lot of blue looks. I'm not one for black eyeshadow unless you're doing that smoky eye. Oh, you would look beautiful in the pigments too because you've got the dark hair, Melissa. Your makeup is always beautiful. This is my Y sister. She's also in the company. And so it's all over the lid. So what I would do now is you just check to see, is this eye balanced with the other eye? And like I said, it's just foolproof eyeshadow. Easiest that I've ever worked with. Hi, Jen. Just a few swipes, not a lot of blending to this eyeshadow. I swear it already goes on blended. And I had already popped some on underneath the eye, so you can see it's a bit under the eye. I can actually put more on. Completely buildable to what you would like. So this makeup, it's very fun to work with because it's very clean, light wearing. I always say that. And I popped on the liner first, but obviously the shadow covered it, and it was in our dark brown, and that's in Proper. So I put that on and it covered it, so I'm just going to go over really quick. So if anybody wants to comment what you really like most about the makeup you've used, it's really interesting just seeing, you know, what your favorites are. Do you prefer these mineral pigments? Do you like the palettes? Do you like the splurge cream? I use it all. I have like a taste for it all, really. I use it all. Some days, depending on my mood, I move to a palette. For me, it's color. I like to think about the colors I want to create. Like, oh, let's try this color today, or let's play with, you know, this palette combined with this. So right now I'm going to combine palette number 1 and combine it with the green, and we're going to get a little bit more depth to the eye, a little bit more going on than just the plain green. But you could definitely stop if you're just a woman that wants to get out the door, wear one color. It's good to see everybody, my Facebook friends. Hey Rome, nice to see you on. Okay, so optional to wet the brush to get, you know, a little bit bolder colors. You don't always need to wet the brush. I'm going to take Swanky, and I'm going to put it, it's a darker but shimmery color. I'm going to try to put it right here in the outer eye. So you want to use a smaller brush when you're working. Now we're going to work in the detail of the eye and the outer. And I am going to moisten it a bit, but it's not necessary. And so what you want to do, you can go in circular motions, and you're just working near the outer crease. And get enough product. It's all elegant makeup looks in minutes, really. Once you get used to your technique, what you like. But these pigments, as you can see, they're very pretty the way they blend out, so you can really wear it alone if you're not really used to. Like some women that I speak to, they're not used to makeup at all. So you may not feel comfortable working like this, blending colors and doing, you know, a little bit more, putting more of the time into it. So definitely your preference. Just showing, I'm just like like showing a demo of what is possible but not necessary. So as you can see, it did darken it up. It gave it a little bit more depth. I tend to like a little bit of darkness. I don't always favor that really dark smoky eye. I should try to here and there, but I think that would be great if it was really a late nighttime look. And then you, of course, after every color, you just take a clean brush and then you just blend it. But I mean, it went on pretty seamless itself. Oh, you think you're awful, Jen? I don't know. I don't believe that. I know people make jokes like this person can do makeup, this one can't. You know, you hear women talking like that sometimes on social media. I honestly believe everybody can learn. I think when people say they're not good, it's just like anything. If you put the thought into it, and it's all the tools. If you're using a wrong brush, it's not going to be easy to work with details like in the outer crease and you know, I wasn't as thoughtful about this last year. I share my old videos because I want people to see the difference, that you can grow. I wasn't thoughtful about it. I saw people doing, and now I'm just putting Elated. And that's what it is. It's more, I found it was more of a time issue. Like you have to have the patience, and I usually was like running all the time every morning. So this is Elated from palette 1. You can put that under the brow bone. So you do use a lighter highlight color. And it's so seamless. Some of this, I know it'd be so wonderful if we all lived near each other. Imagine, because it's one thing to know your friends and family, but it's so powerful to be around people who understand business. That this, like, people catch me in the pictures and they think it's the makeup. The makeup, it really isn't. This is just a product that I already use that I know can help other people that also use this. I always say that all the time. So we're not always shopping and filling the store's pockets. And I feel like a broken record saying it. Now, as you can see, Elated kind of blended in with my own skin. That's how seamless it is. So I'm going to use some Angelic to really get more of the pop underneath the brow bone. So you just pack it like this. Now see, that made all the difference. And of course we're going to blend. One thing that I've been trying, because I know it's trendy, I think I spoke, I might have mentioned it to Tina, is I've been trying like that dark black liner, like the real bold one. I love our pencils, but I don't know, just the trend is just that dark black liner. I haven't found a good one in the drugstore. We have a good one, but the end gets a little bit flimsy. And I'm just going to blend this out. I think someone mentioned the NYX one, the dark black line. And then I think the final color that I'd like to use is a little bit of Brassy, again from palette 1. So you can mix the palettes with the shimmer. These are shimmers, and this one that I'm wearing today was the matte, the mineral pigment. So you can mix and match. It's endless. It really is. Like I'll get on here and then it's like, okay, let me pop this and that. It really is just playing with it, playing with the colors. So now I'm taking Brassy, which is a gold, and popping that on. And I'm going to go in with the green again. So that's very shimmery. And then you just blend it with the other colors. It depends on how much shimmer. I like to sometimes combine shimmer and matte colors together. And then I don't want to lose the green, so I'll go in and put a little bit more. But you could have stopped on the first two steps. I'm just going to see. I like looking in the mirror rather than the camera. So, first time applying this one was a brand new mineral pigment. I think it's a very wearable green. I'm going to position the light, and I'll take my camera off at the end so people can really see the color. Definitely a wearable green. I could put more depth in the crease. Can go in with a darker brown. I don't know how some of you feel with black. I really don't, like I said, get into black. I know everybody has a color that they really shy away from. So gonna see pop a little bit of Zealous on there too, just a very little bit, because my eyes are I don't have like a lot of space in my lid. So when you don't have a lot of lid space, just first pop it on so that it's not overtaking the eye. I don't like a lot of darkness in my eye, and I know a woman, my friend Angela, had said the same. You know what looks best with your face shape, your eye space. So you can pop a little bit. It did darken up that other color. So it's just about mixing and matching, putting colors together. You don't have to go crazy, but it's nice to experiment. So I'm going to pop the mascara on, check into a little bit of, you know, some of the eyeshadow did darken the eye liner, so you can pop that eyeliner back. You can opt for black. But these are the ones I was talking about. I was using these from the drugstore because ours gets a little flimsy after a good 6 weeks. But the Wet n Wild No and this one, I found them smudgy. This is Rimmel, and this is the black trendy eyeshadow. You know, you can do the wing. They were just leaking into my eye, so I would toss this in the garbage. So it's some real stuff that I'm mentioning when I say about this makeup, unique makeup. It's really nice quality. But see how our liners are, it's just more for subtle looks, but see how they're more for smudged out or for a softer look than that trendy black eye. So it's up to you. Some people don't want that. But see how when I sharpen it, it's more rounded. So you really need something with a point that's going to get that trend. So I'm just going to darken that eyeliner up, pop on the mascara, and then I put Sweet Blush. I put a little bit of the bronzer down the side of my nose and right here. And if you just missed it or not, this was Sentimental, and I actually lightened this with concealer. It was really bold and I lightened it. You can even lighten it more. But I think I do like this color. I don't want to lighten it even more than this. So just going to take a second, pop this on one more time. If I had done this last, I wouldn't have to keep popping it on, but I kind of just want to sometimes show the liners, because without any makeup, when you pop it on last like this, people don't see it, see the color for what it is on the eye. You can see that it's brown, but it does blend in with the eyeshadow. So you can darken it by just going over it. So I'm going a little bit out because that's the trend, the wing. But for the wing, I would advise you do need a pointier liner than this, so I'm going to find one that I like. So I'm just going to appear in the makeup group. When I put my makeup on, I just like to do a recap in some of the groups. But here's the mascara, and I did want to mention in the video that we are releasing new products. So we have the lash serum, which is going to help your lashes grow. And I will get, I will take the camera out of the holder and I'll show you like all different angles so you can see. But we are getting that. And we're also getting a one-step mascara. So for people that didn't like the 2 tubes, we will get the 2-step. The 1-step. And they're still going to keep this one. So we will still have this one. Okay. And you're supposed to do one eye at a time, but lately I've just been doing my own thing with it. I just put on one, then I put the fibers. You can make it as dramatic as you'd like. You can make it subtle, whatever you'd like to do with this mascara. And that's it. I like the lashes separated. I like them with some length, but I don't like them clumpy. That's my personal style. My upline just did a video in our group here, and she came on with a technique that she uses. So, actually I think I got it on my nose, but it wipes away. So I'm going to be looking at the technique because I might have said before, I don't like the blow dryer. We've got another Y sister that uses the blow dryer. She really likes it very, sky high. She keeps on in the coats and the coats. But I don't like it. I feel like it's blowing air into my eye, even on a low setting. So I just pretty much curl them beforehand. And don't worry, I sometimes curl it after, even though people say it breaks the lashes. But when you have just a regular band here, if you can see this band, and there's no like crevices for it to get your lashes to get stuck, I don't have a problem. I don't always do that though. And then I've said this before, you can, if you want to like make your lips look a little bit fuller, you could always go back in with this and go a little bit above the line. So I might put a little bit more of this, the liquid lipstick. And it's easier with a retractable brush because this is a very pigmented moisturizing product and you have more control. So I'm going to see with the mirror. And I still have the mascara on my nose. So I hope I'm making some of you laugh, like lighten up these videos, not so serious. Like this is supposed to be funny too. Because it's social media, we can, just lighten up. See all the control this gave. And any of this will last you forever. These mineral pigments, this lasts forever, the mascara. So people might say, I really like the quality, but I'm not used to the price. It's going to last you, I promise you faithfully, it will last you longer than the drugstore. I used to be more of a hoarder because the drugstore wasn't good enough, so then you're buying again and again. Like case in point, just like I said in this video, you buy and buy and buy because these don't work. These are leaking into my eye. And these aren't, the drugstore's not really cheap. This is like, what, $8 to $10 for liquid black liner. And when I put it on, it's not drying and they leak into the corner of my eye. So then I feel like, okay, now I have to buy a third and a fourth and a fifth. And then this is why you see women or young girls with huge, huge makeup all in drawers. I haven't done that with Unique. Now, my makeup is really neat. It fits in a little tiny drawer, and it's been nice. And look at the quality. This is liquid lipstick and the way this goes on. So I just forgot, I actually wanted to pop a little bit of angelic in the corner of the eye too, and that will complete the green look. You can do gloss over this, you can lighten it with concealer, so many things. Just ask away. definitely ask me. I've been with the company a while. But yeah, just like my friends say, it'd be nice if we lived near each other, because they're all on here in their own aspirations. They're doing, you know, they're into the product sales. My friend Jen teaches about social media marketing. She has her own products. I just like being around business-oriented people, because I know around business-oriented people that you have a voice, that you're not, you know, I've been the employee all my life, like many of us. The years just go by and there's nothing, you don't have a voice, there's really nothing left for you, if anybody understands that. So there it is. Again, Sweet Blush, Bronzer. So Sweet Blush, Bronzer. I don't have foundation on, so this is a good testimony. I'm only wearing concealer today and my loose foundation. So nice summer look. Any of these are very wearable for the summer. Oh, so cool. See, I love it. Everybody knows each other, talking. This is like the best about Facebook and networking. It's nothing like it. Really nothing like it. And so that's pretty much the look. Like I said, I was going to adjust the lighting. So the thing about lighting, like watch that. See how that could be way too much light. That's not the right, obviously not correct. But I don't want to wash it out, but I did just give you more of the lighting there. I'm still playing with the lighting. I know a friend was like, get the ring light. That ring light is $100.